up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with the review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 5, Episode 2. So let's get to it, shall we? So Kimberly, or Kay, whatever you want to call her today, she meets with Bridget at a spa, so they can shoot the shits. She tells her about the fight that she had with Lyrica, how she told her that she was a spoiled brat, and Lyrica had the nerve to call her fake, and she was like, yeah, bitch, I'm fake just like you fake your marriage. Bridget was like, Lord have mercy. I was hoping that K. Michelle was going to turn into Kimberly. I was like, bitch, they the same person. But evidently this news about Lyrica is not news to Bridget, because Brooke told her that Lyrica did try to push up on Safari. They was at an event and supposedly she was real flirty with them. So Bridget is not really that surprised. But anyway, Bridget wants K. Michelle in Paris to work it out. K. Michelle was like, oh, so I bet you she didn't tell you how she tried to steal this money from me, huh? So she gives her the whole rundown of how, she was trying to use her card, or her assistant was trying to use her card and she couldn't because, she hadn't used her card out there. Bridget was like, well, no, she didn't tell me that. But the fact that she called you, that she did reach out to you, that means that, she must really want to make this friendship work. Quiet as it's kept, K. Michelle misses her friend and she would like to work it out with her as well. She tells her, yeah, she plans on talking to Paris. So then we see Paris and K. Michelle. Here's the inevitable meetup. Paris is nervous because she says she don't never really know if she gonna get K or Kimberly. Bitch, they the same person. But I think that that's probably the general consensus on K. Michelle and why she can't seem to escape this personality flaw that everybody seems to have a problem with her. They don't know what they're going to get. But Paris catches her on a good day. Okay, she comes in. It's all smiles, hugs. You can tell that K. Michelle wants to be her friend again. But then we get down to the nitty gritty. K. Michelle was like, bitch, you using my card and stealing from me wasn't cool. Paris was like, I know, but I mean, it was a Uber. It wasn't like I stole, the money out of your account and all of that. But K. Michelle was like, it's the principle, and it is the principle. $5 or $5,000, it's my damn money. And when people get to thinking that you can just take their money, you guys had to point that out to me last week, because see, I'm so easygoing. The way that I work is, bitch, you steal $50 from me off that Uber, you know what? I'm just not fucking with you no more. I ain't got to get the money back or nothing. Okay, it's just over. But I realize that sometimes I just let shit go and really I should fight about it. So, I got it. I did get it, y'all. Y'all pointed that out to me. That's why I love the rock stars, because y'all let me know when I'm wrong. So K. Michelle says she knows she should have handled it differently, but she just was hurt because she don't know who she can trust these days. And Paris was like, here she go playing the victim again. That's what K. Michelle does best. But she the victim because K. Michelle used her huge platform to make her look like a fucking thief. Okay, and now she can't find a job. Paris is still a little salty about that, but you know what? They get past it. They agree to let bygones be bygones. We all friends again. We see Lyrica. She is at her event with her new hit song, Rent. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Young bitch trying to pay the rent. Young bitch trying to pay the rent. I guess they play this bullshit up in LA. They don't play it in Atlanta. Anyway, fuck Kay and her whack ass events. You know what? She can have her own events, and she shows up to them on time, and everybody wants to hear her sing. Brooke is there as well, and Princess is there. She trying to get her mind off her wayward ass husband, her controlling ass mother-in-law, and her mean ass sister-in-law. So after Lyrica performs, she joins them, and just in time for Brooke to tell us how she didn't flip the crazy switch, she and Marcus are engaged. Oh yeah, they're engaged. She don't know it though. She saw the ring, she was at her mama's house and he pulled the ring out and she grabbed it and put it on her finger. That's right, y'all. She know that she told him that they not together no more, and she told him to go out there and sow his royal oats. But it don't matter. He can be with all the jump offs he wants. Okay, they both know that they gonna make it down the aisle together. Okay, both Lyrica and Princess looking at her like, bitch, you crazy. Brooke, why you letting Mona talk you into this fucking storyline? And you really want to dedicate yourself to being crazy all season? Lyrica and Princess was like, okay, girl, I guess better you than me. But anyway, Lyrica get to telling them about the fight that she had with K. Michelle and how K had the nerve to say that she tried to fuck Safari. Brooke look around like, okay. You ain't heard it from me, but I was at a FaceTime live event with Safari and Lyrica, and they was real flirty, saying all kind of shit to her, and she was not trying to shut it down. So our whole suspicions about Lyrica last week were correct. She out there wilding, y'all. Now while they there, Ray he has to come and catch Princess there because he ain't been able to catch up with her. But damn it, they got this gender reveal party coming up. They got this baby shower coming up. He just need to make sure that they on the same page. Things are not right in the Norwood household. The minute I start telling my moms about what Princess was posting about me, her and Brandy started posting stuff about Princess. I knew I was going to find Princess at Lyrica's party. So I pulled up to make sure that everything was 100 between us because we got this gender reveal party coming up. When Princess sees him, she was like, nigga, don't be trying to rain on my parade, nigga. You been gone for 6 days. Let me enjoy these 6 days without you, too. He was like, Princess, all this back and forth between you and my mom and my sister, it has to stop. I think that you should make a public apology to my family so that we can move forward. And she was just like, oh, hell fuck no, bitch. After what you put me through last week, I really don't think so. As a matter of fact, your family need to be apologizing to me for taking your damn side. They know your ass wrong. And see, this is the whole thing. Princess, as bad as we might feel for you, you knew what the hell you was getting into when you married Ray J's ass. The nigga has always had some wander in him, even though this time I really honestly don't think he was cheating, even though they kind of switched up the story a little bit. But this particular time, I don't think he was cheating. But when we think about the history of Ray J and Princess, okay, you had to know that this might be in y'all's future. Pregnancy does not change things. I guess she's learning that the hard way. The Norwoods is a foundation. It's a legacy, and fuck, we will be damned before we let you come in here as an outsider and try to bring us down, honey. They gonna protect Ray J as they always have. He is the baby. So all this pouting and being mad and fussing and all that, girl, it is just really not gonna get you nowhere. Now we see Diamonds and Pearls, and he says, now that him and his wife tag team K Michelle's ass and had to read her both in her face and on social media, you know what he done with that. He in the studio now, and he got his boy Marcus down there, so they can chop it up. So him and Marcus are talking, and Marcus tells him how, that shit didn't work out with him and Brooke. They still cool, they talk and everything, but he had to let that go. As a matter of fact, Brooke told him that he can get out and, do what he gotta do. Get with them hoes, them bitches, them scallywags. Get it all out your system. Well, you know what? He done got it out of his system, all right. He done met the one, okay? Shit is getting real serious. I said, see what happens, ladies, when you give your nigga a pass? Don't do it. That puss ain't always that powerful. Especially when you had the bullshit that was going on with Brooke and Booby last season, okay? You should have known that your shit was shaky. Anyways, Diamonds and Pearls, he feeling a little conflicted. He was like, even with K Michelle's bullshit, she ain't normally the type to kind of lie. And, the fact that she said that Safari tried to fuck Lyrica, or that they fucked, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that they fucked or they tried to fuck. But keyword fucked is in there. It's bothering him a little bit. And Marcus was like, damn, man, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but, Brooke told me they was at this Facebook Live situation and Safari was flirting, and she kind of started seeing it was getting weird, sort of like, this is supposed to be the homie, what y'all doing? And, she saw that Lyrica was texting back and forth with her, and she was giggling and shit. It's that kind of giggle when it's almost like drunk texting, but you sober. Y'all know what happens then, okay? So he was just like, yeah, I'm sorry, but, that's what the fuck Brooke do, but run around and tell all the damn Lyrica's business. Oh, run tell that bitch. So, now this done really upset Diamonds and Pearls. As a matter of fact, he can't let another minute go by. He got to go and straighten this out with his girl. Thanks for letting me know, homie, but, I got to get with Lyrica and get this clear. So then we jump over to our girl Apple Watts. Apple says she knows she handled that shit with Lyrica wrong, okay? And if she wants any chance of working with Diamonds and Pearls, then she gonna have to straighten it out with the wife. Lyrica so damn tired, honey, that K Michelle done ran her pressure so high that she was just like, you know what? It would be nice to just sit down with somebody who got some fucking sense and, try to just iron out our differences. So Lyrica's there to talk to Apple as well. And Apple just apologizes. Look, I was just doing my job. I shouldn't have kind of flipped off at you like I did. But a lot of times people just look at me as a stripper, and I'm more than that. I want people to see me differently than that. I'm a rapper. You know, Lyrica, oh, you a stripper rapper? Yep, a stripper rapper. Really, I'm apologizing because I want to really work with your husband and I want to get your permission. Can I work with your husband? And Lyrica appreciates that. You know, back in the day, she might have said no, you know, mostly because her album wasn't done, but now her album is done. So, yeah, you can go on and work with my husband. She thanks her for asking. While they talking, you know, in walks Diamonds and Pearls, you know, don't. I said, uh-oh, Lyrica, you in trouble? You know, he mad, right? He come in there and he walk up to him like, hey, what you doing here, the Apple? And she was just like, oh, you know, I was just kind of trying to straighten things out with your wife and asking, can I work with you? And he was like, well, as a matter of fact, I got something coming up next week. So, you know, hit me up and I'll give you the location. You can come on out. And she was like, yeah, okay, I appreciate that. And he was like, but yeah, you know, I need to talk to my wife. Okay, and Apple was like, well, this is where I'm out because I could see that the energy got real bad when he walked in here and I don't need to be in the middle of none of that bullshit. So she leaves and Lyrica's like, well, what's wrong with you? Okay, you got an attitude. What's the problem? And he was like, so what's up with Safari? You trying to fuck or what? I said, well, at least we got, bitch, we got to the point, right? She was just like, oh my God, you gonna believe some basic bitch over me, your wife? I told you didn't nothing happen with me and Safari, he just my friend. Well, okay, Michelle don't really be lying, and she was just like, you gonna accuse me of fucking Safari? He was like, yeah, you know, because it's supposed to be some text messages. Okay, where's the text message? And she was like, so what? He was like, well, let me see your phone then. And then I know she got like the bubble guts, cause you know, bitch, you ain't nothing like handing that phone over when you ain't been doing right. So you guys, she handed the phone over. Let me tell you how impressed I was with the gel manicure that Ling Ling had hooked up Diamonds and Pearls with. I said, nigga, you better do that. That shit was perfectly shaped, okay? Had the black nail polish. What's y'all take on men that wear fingernail polish if it ain't clear? I'm gonna need you not to do that. I know we got our metrosexual men, but I would prefer not to see my man in nail polish, okay? I don't give a fuck how dark it is. Black, dark blue, purple, you know. I know that Seal and Dwayne Wade, you know, were partial to periwinkle. I'll tell you, these niggas is doing the most. Anyway, he get the phone, y'all. He get to scrolling through them damn text messages and scrolling. He get to Safari and the thread is empty. He was like, where the text messages at? Okay, this is when she gonna tell him that she don't keep all her text messages. I said, bitch, now fucking lie, don't care who tell it. Are you stupid or are you dumb? Now, am I gonna have to tell you how to play the game, bitch? Change the nigga name in the phone. It ain't Safari, it's Sandra. Or erase the entire thread. Why the fuck you don't keep his name on there? See, this is what I'm talking about, Mona. You guys is insulting our fucking intelligence because I know a whole like Lyrica knows that she can't just keep her shit in there empty like Plus, these niggas on reality shows will post a fucking text message from 2009 on social media, okay, if it gonna prove them right. So, you know, I don't believe it. And neither does Diamonds and Pearls. He call her a old lying ass bitch, and you know, that's when she flipped the script and you know, she gonna Jedi mind trick him like these trifling ass niggas. And she was just like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this right now. You know how niggas do when they get mad. They trying to out-mad you and throw you off the scent. Lyrica, all these histrionics make you look even more guilty. Okay, so she rush out and she go get in the car. Fuck Safari! Fuck K. Michelle! Fuck him! Fuck everybody! Okay, production got to come up there and tell her like, Lyrica, now you good for trying to cut these damn scenes short, but we paying you till 4 o'clock. So get your ass back in there and talk to your husband. So now her molded ass got to get back out the car. Go back in there, you know, Diamonds and Pearls are just sitting there like this. She come in, okay, you guys want mean ass bitch? That's what I'll be, mean ass bitch. Fuck that saggy booty ass bitch coming in here trying to bring drama into my marriage. He was just like, it ain't just her. Okay, because Brooke even said you guys had then got real close as well. And she was just like, Brooke, ain't this about a bitch? Okay, with friends like Brooke, who the hell need enemies? Okay, Brooke, we supposed to be here. Not here, but here. Damn it, you ain't supposed to be breaking the sister code by telling what I do with somebody else. So now she got to talk to Brooke too because this shit ain't cool. Now Lyrica feel blindsided, okay? She don't know who else might know about her whole antics out there. But she got to keep the story going, so she was just like, you know what? You gonna just keep on. You got one more time to be petty with me. And he was like, oh, you threatening me and then well, what you gonna do? And she was like, you know, I'm just gonna go stay with my mama tonight. And he was like, you know what? Go stay with her. Fine, go. So we see Diamonds and Pearls, and he's at his shoot. It's a video shoot for his song, and you remember he had told Apple to come down there, and she did call him, and she's there. And, he's actually happy about that. That means that she's hungry, that she's willing to do the work. He's glad she's there. However, Diamonds and Pearls still can't get his mind off of his wife, fucking Safari. So, his head ain't really right. So he got to take a break. Apple Watts walks up, and, she was just like, thank you for having me out here. And he was just like, okay, well, you know what? Just go on and spit a couple of bars for me. And she was just like, nah, she ain't got nothing. I said, yes, you do, girl. Run me my money, yo, run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. I guess she already let him hear that. I guess she trying to get herself together to, spit a couple of bars at him, but she's saved by Ray J. Okay, Ray J come down there to check on his boy. He ain't got shit else to do. Princess is gone. He ain't got nobody to hang out with now. Princess said, call one of them hotel ass bitches in Vegas. Anyway, Ray J comes up to him and he's telling him how, Princess just been on this whole social media tirade talking about him, and now his mama and his sisters in it, and it's been this whole big old mess. And they got this damn gender reveal party next week, and they can't be fighting at the party. So he need Diamonds and Pearls and Lyrica to be there, just as support. And Diamonds and Pearls was like, if Lyrica gonna be there, then I'm not coming. And Ray J was like, what? If Lyrica there, I'm not coming. Apple was still standing there. She was like, this is where I step out again, because again, and ain't nobody trying to be in they shit. Honey, Apple just trying to make it out of Barbary Coast. So Diamonds and Pearls gets Ray J caught up on the situation. He was just like, so K Michelle and Lyrica got into this little scuffle, and Diamonds and Pearls thought that he would just go over there and talk to K Michelle and, try to smooth some shit out. Okay, well, when he gets there, K Michelle told him that Lyrica tried to fuck Safari. Ray J looking like, and the shit is coming from multiple people. It was K Michelle and Marcus had told him, and Ray J. 2 people. 2 is a lot. 2 is too much. See what I mean? And then when I confront Lyrica about it, she got the nerve to get all mad, and he was just like, what? Like, like she guilty? Yes, like she guilty. Ray J just can't believe it the whole time. He just like, Ray J tells him how Safari is coming down here for a K Michelle event, but he just don't see Safari doing some shit like this. This can't be right, man. Like, we the 3 amigos. I mean, we even went to the sperm bank together and everything. I know that Safari wouldn't break up the clique like this. Diamonds and Pearls was like, if you say so. But if we brothers, then he gonna give me the real, right, Ray? Okay, well, if y'all was brothers, he wouldn't be fucking your girl. So maybe y'all not brothers. We see Brooke and Paris, and they're at some Taste of Hollywood event that Donatella was having. You guys remember Donatella? She was the one that was with Hazel when Masika tried to snatch her soul off of that stage last season. They had this event, whatever. Princess is there as well, and Brooke was like, Princess girl, you good? Last time I saw you, you and Ray J was fussing over there in the corner, and here we go, Princess again. She mad about, him out there with the bitches in the hotels and the DMs, and now his mama and his damn sister then got into it, and there's this big old mess, and she got this gender reveal party coming up, and damn it, she don't even feel like doing it now. Fuck it. But they was like, oh no girl, you gotta do it. That's your party. You gotta do it. But in the meantime, Brooke sees out the corner of her eye Marcus. Oh, I talk to him all the time, and he ain't told me he was coming here. So she goes over there, you know how you walk up to your man from behind, all sexily like, and thinking that you gonna feel on his waist, like, hey baby, how you doing? He gonna be happy to see you. That nigga turned around and was just like, what you doing here? When they say what you doing here, they don't really want you to be there. He kind of give her a hug, like, oh hey, church side hug, and she was just like, you didn't say you was coming here, and he was just like, yeah, but what you doing here is the question. Of course, while he's talking to her on cue, Mona sends in his girlfriend. Actually looks like Brooke to me. Okay, just a little less, she just smaller than Brooke. The girl walks up and Brooke was like, oh, so this is what we doing? You mean somebody here? Yes. Stupid ass. You the one told him to go sow his oats. What the hell you think that mean? That mean go out with other bitches. Go to bars, drink, go home, have sex. That's what you said to do. That's what he's doing. But see, this girl supposedly is the one, all right, and Brooke don't know that. So Brooke is just like, oh, so this is, so when you with me on vacations and holidays, you still with her. And the girl is like, oh, so you was with her all them times? Marcus is trying to hold the girl at bay, trying to talk to Brooke, trying to keep his shit in order. Wait a minute, Brooke. Okay, first of all, you the one told me I can do this. And secondly, girl, why don't you calm down? She was like, don't tell me to calm down. You know, you hold me back. Okay, and all this. And Brooke was like, Marcus, tell her that if she act like she can get a ring like this. And child, that's when the girl was like, oh, you done gave her a ring? And I was just like, now this is just stupid. When the girl rushed off and Marcus got to go after her, then, you know, Brooke is pretty pleased with herself. I said, girl, you really are going to be crazy all season, I guess. How much they paying her for that, y'all? The day is here, the gender reveal party. Ray J is very impressed that Princess was able to pull it off pretty much all by herself since he hasn't been around for the last week. And it's really nice. She also planned a baby shower that's coming up as well. Princess says that she's really happy that all their family and friends are there to celebrate in this gender reveal. Happy that everybody is there except for them damn Norwoods. King Norwood, the mean ass sister, and even that damn henpecked daddy back there who ain't saying shit the whole time. He knows his place. Ray J gets up on the mic and, you know, he thanks everybody for coming. And then he asks Princess, you know, is there anything you want to say? And Princess was like, yeah, you know, I'm thankful for everybody for coming out, you know, to celebrate in this wonderful day. And that's it. Ray J was just like, and you ain't got nothing else to say, anything? She was just like, if this nigga think that I'm about to apologize to his mom and his sister, he has another thing coming. It will be a cold day in hell before I apologize to his controlling ass mama and his lunatic sister. Now that Ray sees she ain't apologizing, you let's get to the business at hand. Okay, they popped a balloon, a little pink confetti come out, you know, yay, okay, it's a girl, yay, yay, yay. Everybody's happy and Ray J is hoping that the day continues on like that, but you know it ain't. This is the time for us to be a united front, and Princess has agreed to make a public apology, and she's looking at him like, I did, with a little smirk on her face, and King Sonya Norwood was like, that is not funny. You publicly embarrassed everyone, read King Sonya Norwood and Brandy. Princess was like, I embarrassed y'all. Why don't you talk to him about the wrong shit that he do fucking around with women, and then I got to be getting pictures sent to me. You guys don't never read him about the shit that he do. How about you check him? Tell his ass to apologize to me. And Sonya was like, you know what, we're not gonna do this now because I lost a baby and I don't want you to be stressed, so I will deal with you after you had a baby. And Princess was like, no, we ain't dealing with shit. I don't even care no more. Brandy is trying to calm everything down. You know, we got to have respect. And Sonya says she wasn't raised that way. I was like, oh, she is such a bitch. But we already knew that Sonya ain't never really liked Princess to begin with. She wanted him to be with Tierra. Sonya walks off. You know, she can't be dealing with this bitch that was raised by a pack of wild dogs, okay? And Brandy is just like... Brandy tries to take over, you know, in a more calm way. Princess is crying. You know what? I'm done. When the baby is here, you can take the baby over there to visit your family and everything, but I'm just done. Brandy was like, you done? No, you just got to be an example for the baby. Princess was like you some perfect example. And she was like, I try to be. She was like, so that's why you be on Shade Room and you be clapping back at people and, you know, going off on everybody in the comments. And Brandy was like, yeah, because I'm human and I ain't no punk. And Princess was like, and I'm not no punk either. And Ray J is just looking like this all went left. Granted, I'm the reason why everybody is going back and forth at each other, but we gotta get past this. Brandy is just telling her that she done embarrassed everybody, read Brandy and Sonya, and it's for nothing. You just want to fight. It's for nothing, she said. Again, they will always protect Ray J. Brandy, you guys deserve to be good parents to this baby. And Princess was like, we'll be good parents. Yeah, but you guys don't need to be putting all your shit out in the public eye. And Princess was like, we live in the public eye, so we don't have no choice. And she was just like, yeah, but not like this. Don't add to it. Okay, and then she give Princess a hug. And Princess go on and hug her. But she was like, fuck Brandy too, because she be acting like this all out in public, like she the sister-in-law of the year. And then she be sending me this old threatening ass text messages to my phone, so she don't even see it for Brandy right now. Again, Ray J just in the background like, you look over at his daddy. Daddy was just like, look, I'm just here. Let me take your mama home. She can take off her wig and maybe she'll feel a little better. Hell, I know that always makes me feel better. But honey, poor Princess, child, you gonna be fighting the Norwoods all of your life. You might as well get ready. And y'all, since the gender reveal has already been fucked up with the Norwoods and Princess's, drama, why not make it worse by Lyrica showing up. You know, she mad, she got a bone to pick with Brooke, okay? She thought we was here, but we not here. She comes storming in and she find Brooke and she was like, so why you got to be lying on my puss? And Brooke was like, what? She was like, yeah, you gonna be telling everybody that I was trying to fuck Safari. And she was just like, girl, we know what it is. You know you ain't getting fucked in your marriage. And Lyrica was like, I am getting fucked. And not just by my husband. That's all. Brooke is standing firm. I said what I said. I saw what I saw. Lyrica was like, well, show me the receipts. And she was like, okay, yeah, the receipts, where the text messages at? Lyrica kind of falters and she was like, you fucked him. You fucked him and you liked it, didn't you? And child, why she say that, child? Now all of a sudden Lyrica got to turn up the mad again. Fuck you, girl, bitch. How you lying on my marriage? I'm tired of all these bitches coming after my marriage with they fake marriages and all that, child. She got to carrying on, trying to flip tables and all that. Girl, you can get as mad as you want. It just makes you look more and more guilty. Okay, security comes and rushes her out. I was just like, ugh. And then lastly, we got to see Diamonds and Pearls confront Safari. And Safari, who has to be the absolute worst actor when it comes to something like this. I said, Mona, let me tell you something. If y'all was gonna run with this whole Lyrica, you know, as a whole theme, you guys should have got somebody else than Safari. He is the one that is gonna fuck up this storyline for you. Okay, it's not believable. He doesn't strike me as the type to do this. I mean, he does strike me as the type to fuck with somebody else's woman, but not one of his friends' woman. And the fact that Diamonds and Pearls asked him, so you was trying to fuck my girl? And, you know, he was like, well, it is what it is. Okay, bitches like me. And I was just like, he not gonna call his homie's wife a bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is don't even match up. He may say that about women, but not his homie's wife. He is just not believable. And I'm just mad that they had to pull Safari in. I guess the nigga needed a storyline. We did see his big dick. We had figured he had to be using it some damn where, so why not on Lyrica's whole ass? When Diamonds and Pearls gets mad that, you know, oh, you call my wife a bitch, you know, all of a sudden he run towards Safari like they gonna fight, and then the camera cuts. And I guess they're gonna make Safari the bad guy. There's going to be an abundance of Lyrica and Diamonds and Pearls this season, and that thought makes me sick. I don't like Lyrica. Diamonds and Pearls ain't my favorite either. If he didn't have his mama, God bless Mama Dap's soul, then I wouldn't be here for neither one of them. Let me get off of here. Y'all make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.